Notice here that the cube root of t squared is t to the 2/3 power. And you could think of that as t to the 1/3 power squared. So if you let, if we let x equal the cube root of t, then we know automatically that x squared is equal to the cube root of t squared. Then our equation becomes much simplified. The above equation then becomes x squared plus 6x equals 6. And if we subtract 6 from both sides of the equation, we get minus 6 equals 0. We can use the quadratic formula on this one. Here a is equal to 1, b equals 6, and c equals negative 6. Applying the quadratic formula, we get that x is negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 minus 4 times a times negative 6 here, all over 2 times a, which is just 1. 6 times 4 is 24, and a negative times a negative is a positive, so that's plus 24. And 24 plus 36 adds up to 60. Now 60 divided by 4 is 15. So we could write this as negative 6 plus or minus 4 times 15. And radical 4 times radical 15 is this, radical 4 times 15 is the same as radical 4 times radical 15, because the product of radicals is the radical of the products, and the square root of 4 is 2. So we can factor a 2 out of the numerator and cancel with the 2 factor in the denominator. Factoring in at 2, we have negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 15 divided by 2, and those 2's cancel. So we're left with x equaling negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 15. The positive gives you one solution, the negative gives you the other. Oh, well, this is x. We want to find t. So we're not quite done yet. That's x. T, however, well, x is equal to the cube root of t. And if we raise each side to the 3rd power here, we get that x cubed is equal to t. So we need to cube x. So negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 15 cubed is equal to t. And we'll leave it like that. We've solved for the 2 solutions of t here. This was just an intermediate step down here, not the final answer. You have to be aware of that. When you make a substitution and you find x, remember that you have to go back still and find t. We found t. T is this. The plus gives you one solution, the negative gives you the other.